Hey Font Fam! In today's Full Conscious 5, we're going to be talking about 5 questions to ask before installing visual display technology or starting a technology ministry in your parish. My name is Elena, and I founded FontSound as your Catholic outsourced partner committed to empowering missionary disciples. We help busy Catholic leaders stress less, spend less, and do more by offering experienced and affordable staffing solutions. Basically, we're pastoral temps. And if you need it, now let's talk about those 5 questions to ask before installing visual display technology or starting a liturgical technology ministry in your parish. A bit of a preface to this video. The framework that we'll be using today is loosely based on a document called Sing to the Lord. And Sing to the Lord is a document with specific guidelines for the selection of liturgical music. And if you go in the link below, you can order your very own copy. So, question number 1. What's our motivation? Why do we want to do this? Is this because it's going to benefit the whole community? Or is this to please particular agendas in our parish? Is that a unified agenda? Is there a vociferous opposition? Is this just to please one person who wants to donate a lot of money to install TV monitors in the church? Or is this for something else? Are we doing this because we want the young people to participate more? And if so, well, how have more mature members of the community responded to this proposal? And that leads me to number 2. How is this going to improve our engagement when we gather together on Sundays? Is this going to make it possible to print the lyrics to hymns in bigger, more visible text? Or is it still going to be a strain for people in the back to see? Does this mean that folks in the front row are going to be stuck up like this? Is this going to occlude some of the beautiful artwork on the wall behind it? And that leads me to number 3. How is this going to work in our space? Do we have enough space in the church to hang the monitors in such a way that everybody can see them and that we can get a full line of text in a reasonably sized font so that it's visible from all the way in the back? Is this going to be a distraction? Is this going to cover up beautiful artwork? Is this going to draw attention away from the altar or away from the ambo or away from something else? Are the lines of the monitors going to create unusual signs or symbols or configurations that might even be laughable once we take a step back? Number 4, who have you consulted when those questions come up? Who have you talked to? Is it just the person who wants to donate a lot of money, who saw this in another church? Have you talked to other parishes? Have you talked to somebody who does the video conferencing and monitors and audiovisual equipment for the local university, like we did when we installed a system in my old parish in New York? He was a great resource because he didn't have a vested interest in a bid for this project, and yet he gave some very valuable information about the options that would be available to us. Have you consulted an electrician? Have you looked at the original plans of the building? Have you consulted your colleagues? Have you also brought in a consultant like FontSound to facilitate the process and help your parish make decisions in such a way that these decisions are really what's best for your community? Finally, number 5. Is this a responsible investment of the time, talent, and treasure that exist in your parish? While this may look like a reasonable investment over the course of 3 or 4 or 6 years, as far as finances go and the amount that's spent on disposable or even hardbound hymnals, keep in mind that, at least in the first year, a lot of time is going to be spent in configuring, reconfiguring, evaluating, and finding the best format to display text at a legible size. You may be able to find a volunteer to do this, but it's not always that easy to retain volunteers, and if you're relying on 1 or 2 people and somebody gets sick or something else comes up in somebody's family, then the parish might be stuck. And a staff member, keep in mind that in many cases, if a part-time employee exceeds a certain amount of hours per week, somewhere between 20 and 25, the parish might have to also offer them benefits. In some places, a benefits package is about $10,000 a year, and while the parish might be saving 6 on hymnals, they may end up having to spend 10 because there is an employee now taking 2, 3, 5, 6 extra hours a week preparing slides and communicating with an entirely new team of liturgical ministers. Have you done this in your parish? Are you thinking about doing this in your parish? What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel and hit that bell, wherever that is, so that you know when I put out a new one. And share this with your friends. Thanks for watching. Keep your font sound, and I will see you in the next one.